investing, you know what I mean? Because while he's obviously built a home, 3 homes, and he knows what he's doing, I'd ease into that a little bit, and I'd really go with George's other strategies first, kind of ease our way into that, because that restoration business might be a good one just to get into. If he just does part-time where he's doing kitchens here, bathrooms there, he's getting excited, he's got a little time to fish or play golf or whatever else. So that was the only caution I had, but clearly he knows what he's doing with the hammer and the nails and all that, George.
Yeah.
Have you ever hammered a nail, George, for real?
I've done it. I've hung a picture or 2 in my day. That's about it, Ken.
I love that you went to hang a picture.
I like to support local handymen in my area and handy women to do that kind of work.
Well, makes for a better life and a better marriage.
Me and my wife literally ate a pint of ice cream watching a handyman install a floating shelf, and I went, this is worth $50 an hour. Totally worth it.
Oh, I've got to know, really quick, were the feet up or were they just seated normally?
Up. Oh, we were full throttle, man. Full entertainment, just watching it.
You are pathetic, but I love you. Pathetic, but I love you.
My wife said the same thing the other day.
Yeah, exactly.
It's perfect.
All right, he's pathetic, but he's smart. He can help you. Don't move. More of your calls coming up next. This is the Ramsey Show.
If you're looking for ways to update your home without blowing the budget, I've got it. For years, I've been telling you about our friends at Blinds.com. Blinds.com makes it simple to shop top-quality blinds, shades, and interior shutters from home with easy online ordering and free shipping. With Blinds.com, there's no need to renovate your entire home. Just change out what's on your windows with upscale choices like faux wood blinds, cellular, and roller shades, or even outdoor shades. Plus, Blinds.com guarantees the perfect fit. Whether you do it yourself or you have them measure and install everything for you. Shop their latest looks and see how much you can save at Blinds.com today. The easy and affordable way to make your home more beautiful is Blinds.com.
Welcome back, folks. The Ramsey Show continues. I'm Ken Coleman, joined by George Camel. We're here taking your calls, 888-825-5225. You got some relationship, money, or work issues. That's a big, broad invitation. Come on. We're here to help you. Remember, we'll change your name, location, if that helps. If it's a sensitive topic, we want to get you a practical path forward for some breakthrough in your life. Let's get back to the phones. Portland, Maine is where Bryce joins us. Bryce, how can we help?
Hey, Ken and George, I appreciate you guys taking my call.
You bet. What's up?
So, I bought a new car in July of 2021. I'm 18, still living at home with my parents. And I have around $20,000 left on that auto loan. My question is, I also do some reselling on the side with sneakers, so I have around $18,000 worth of collectible Nike and Jordan shoes.
Hold on, whoa, slow down. I don't want to roll past that. You got a real shoe guy on the line with you, with me, and the Air Jordans. I mean, are these vintage? Or are these like newer? Explain this to me.
So I don't have many vintage ones. I have more of the newer collaborations.
Yeah.
So the question was, do I sell them now and continue or pay it off in full, or do I let them build in value and continue to make the regular payment?
So are you collecting these or are you reselling?
So I do a bit of both. So basically, I'll try to get 2 or 3 pairs if I can. Sell one, pay off the pair that I currently have, so I can kind of keep one and sell one and make my money. So I basically pay off the one that I'm holding on to.
Are you buying these shoes with cash?
No, I use a the credit card.
Oh, he whispered it. Okay, Bryce.
I like this kid.
I think you're a real bright guy.
He whispered it.
You have an entrepreneurial spirit. Clearly, you're really good at this. But this thing is going to bite you in the butt if you're not careful.
Yeah, in fact, I got a question on that, George. Bryce, of the sneakers that you say are $18,000, are you carrying any debt on that $18,000 worth of sneakers?
No debt.
So right now you have $18,000 value of shoes, tennis shoes,
Correct.
and you owe $20 on the car.
Yes.
What kind of car is it?
It's a Honda Civic.
Okay.
George,
I'm a Honda Civic guy.
George, this is in your lane here.
All right, Bryce. Here's two options. One, you sell your entire shoe collection.
Yeah.
That hurts, right?
Yeah.
Would you even be willing to do that? You called us asking, but are you willing to?
I would if I got, if I heard the right. I need some opinions. That's what I'm kind
Let me ask you an honest question. Why all of a sudden do you care about paying off debt?
I'm just I don't really like to carry debt. I always pay my credit cards off early when I can. I never make the minimum payment. I always pay them off in full. I just don't like debt.
So would you agree that becoming debt-free is the best thing you can do for Bryce right now at 18 years old?
Yeah.
Okay, now George, we're gonna popcorn in and out here. I gotta know how much is the car worth, the Civic?
It's new or in the condition it's in right now.
Right now.
What, did you mess it up?
It's a 2021. You said you bought it in the summer of 2021. You been drag racing or what? What's the deal?
No. Just no.
What is it
I'm not
worth
that
today?
crazy.
I know, I'm kidding. What is it worth today if you sold it today?
Probably locally, I could probably get around 24, 25. In
Dude,
the current
you know
market.
what?
I'd sell that.
I'm selling the car and driving a beater
Yeah.
and keeping the shoe collection.
You're 18. You live with your parents. That's George right. Because here's the other question I had. Do you want to stay in the sneaker business? I mean, do you know
No.
enough about it?
I know the market very well. I do this, I've been doing the sneakers since 15 to now, but I've been mainly doing retail stuff.
So you don't want to. So you don't want to do it long term.
No. If I can make a quick buck, I will. But
Let me ask you this:
it's not something.
how much? The other part is true collect. So I'm going to engage your collector's heart. I'm just curious. Give me a round number. You may not have thought through this. How many do you really want to keep? If you're going to sell some, but others you go, man, I really want to hold on to these just for truly being a collector and letting them go up in value from years and years from now. You got a number?
I have around 3 pairs that I absolutely don't want to let go.
All right, how much are those worth?
Currently, each of those are worth around $2,000.
So $6,000.
Right.
All right, George. All right, Bryce, I'm going to hand you to George. George, I got an idea. What if he sells every other shoe? All right, except those 3.
Which would be about 12 grand.
He's going to net 12.
Okay.
He sells the car. He thinks it's worth 25. Let's say he's right. He owes 20. Now he's got 17. And he's debt free and he cuts the credit card.
So he sells the car for 25.
Sells it for
He
25.
gets 25. He pays off the 20.
He nets 5 on the car.
Plus the 12. That's 17.
Plus he's got 17 cash.
And you can get a better car than a beater.
Much better than a beater. And
Here's what I know about
no
Bryce.
debt.
He can get this collection back up and going in no time. I mean, if a 15-year-old can do this, 18-year-old Bryce is even better at it now.
George, tell him why the credit card is a stupid idea.
Bryce, you play with snakes, you're going to get bit. And you're a sharp dude. You don't need to do this with debt. You told me right now that you don't even like carrying debt, so why mess with it? When you have the cash, then it's pure profit at that point if you're buying and selling shoes.
Right.
And same with your car. You're making payments on something that's down in value. A car loan is one of the stupidest decisions when it comes to debt you could make. And the truth is, I think you're an amazing, amazing, bright young dude. And you're going to crush it for the rest of your life if you can avoid debt. Which I know you can.
Bryce, you can do it with cash.
Also, 3 pairs of shoes worth $6,000.
Yeah, what
That's
are
what
they?
my last car cost me,
All
Ken.
right, stop it, George. What are the shoes, by the way? What are the shoes? The 3 pair.
So the 3 pairs I have a pair of off-white Air Force Ones, the University Gold pair that released in Boston, and 2 pairs of Travis Scott Jordan 1s.
And those are each worth $2,000 each.
About that in the sizes, yes.
What size you got, by the way? I'm just curious. Asking for a friend.
This might be the first time someone makes a deal live on the Ramsey Show.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not going to pay you $2,000 for a pair of tennis shoes.
Oh, we can work something out.
Oh, I am interested in the Off-White Air Force Ones. We'll talk about it.
The shoe world hurts my brain.
Does it hurt you?
What happens if Travis Scott does something stupid and all of a sudden the shoes are worth zero because no one wants to be associated with them?
Well, that's why I didn't ask about the Travis Scott ones. You make a very good point.
Right, Bryce?
But Michael Jordan's Michael Jordan, baby.
Sure.
Air Force Ones are Air Force Ones.
That's true.
All right, real quick before we let you go, young man, you're 18. What do you have an idea what you want to do? You dreaming about something?
No, I'm not too sure right now, honestly.
Are you in high school still?
No,
Are you taking a gap year?
for now.
Good man. All right, hang on the line. We're going to give you the Get Clear Career Assessment. It's a 20-minute online assessment. All right, and it's going to help you get some real clarity on some great ideas, but more importantly, a purpose on your talent, things you passion, work you love to do, and mission results you want to create. And I'm also going to give you my best-selling book, From Paycheck to Purpose. Think of the Get Clear Career Assessment, Bryce, as a compass, and the book is kind of the guide up the mountain. Hang on the line. We're going to give you both of those. So Kelly will give him an assessment, Get Clear Career Assessment, and the book From Paycheck to Purpose. Boy, he's one of those kids that if he really listens to you on this whole debt thing, he's going to be wildly successful.
Because he has the foundation. He's got the principles down of how to do business.
Yeah.
Now we just have to do it without debt. So he's not calling back going, hey, I'm $200,000 in debt because I thought I was going to make a huge profit off this get rich quick scheme.
Yeah. Kelly, asking what Coleman deal would be for the Off-White Air Force Ones. We'll see. We'll see during the commercial break. We'll see. I think it's a little high price for each one. I think it's in the envelope for this one.
Would you look cool in them? I don't know.
I think I would.
I'll let Kelly decide that.
No, I know what the answer is now. Hey, but I also know we're coming right back with more of your calls on the Ramsey Show. Welcome back to the Ramsey Show. I'm Ken Coleman, joined in studio by my colleague, A with a K. Excited to have you with us. 888-825-5225. 888-825-5225. We're going to get back to the phones real quick, George. I wanted to call out something that I think is very relevant to our audience, and that is that community college enrollment is down, but skilled trades programs are booming. So this is a educational, hey, get qualified to make more money, bigger shovel. And boy, oh boy, the sands are shifting. All right, here's a quick snapshot where we are since the pandemic began. So let's call it, March 2020. More than 1 million students have held off from going to college, opting to go to work instead. Our last caller, 18-year-old, he graduated in 2021. Kids making money selling shoes. By the way, I guess I should call back to that. Kelly did pull up the Air Force Ones, the Off-White Air Force Ones that I was looking at. Not for me.
Wow. All right, the deal is off, Bryce.
The deal is off, Bryce, but we still want you to do everything else that George told you to do. So Bryce is an example, though, of here he is. He's out making money, very entrepreneurial. Hasn't gone to school yet. 2-year public schools have been among the hardest hit. We're talking about community colleges. Down about 750 million students, George. That's 750 million, George.
Thank you for the math on that.
Skilled trades programs are the exception across the country. Associates degree programs in fields like HVAC and automotive repair are swelling. This is from NPR, this article I'm citing. Now, another area, George, that I think for people that are handy and they're going, hey, I want a side hustle, maybe a weekend gig, maybe if you've got a different kind of a shift, maybe you're working nights and you want to make some money. If you know how to swing a hammer, Oh, yeah. Construction. Huge. There's a shortage in qualified construction workers. According to a September 2021 survey of the Associated General Contractors of America, the survey found that 89% of contractors are having a difficult time finding workers who are trained for the job. That affects project timelines. Of course, 61% of contractors reported project delays because of workforce shortages.
Ken, you're going to love this one. The federal government only spends $1 on career training for every $6 it puts into college prep. Wow. So we're preparing kids for college for the 2 to 4 years and nothing beyond that.
Nothing. So let me just give this a little bit of real Main Street application. Okay? Let me tell you what a skilled, okay, and I don't mean like college, I'm talking about trades. If you're good with a power saw, a hammer, all that kind of stuff that you don't know, you know what I'm talking about.
I pay people to do that.
You pay people and eat ice cream while they do it. All right? You're looking at $250 a day. Right now in Williamson County, this area around Nashville, $250 a day.
That's good money.
That's a minimum. So, you're looking for that side hustle, George, make some money to get out of debt. And here's the other thing. What we're seeing is the reason that people are pulling away from community colleges is they're becoming less and less relevant, as opposed to going straight to a trade school, including technology schools, meaning not a traditional four-year college, but ultimately some type of boot camp like Bethel, which is a 9-month program.
Well, the big thing is people are rethinking the value of college, and this means securing a high-paying job without taking on too much debt. Because as we know, the trades are a really affordable way to get the education you need, to get the skills you need, to then get a really high-paying job at the end of that.
That's right.
So big fan of the trades.
All right, good stuff. Let's go to Bowling Green, Kentucky next, where Blake joins us. Blake, how can we help?
Hey guys, good to talk to you.
Good to talk to you.
So I had a question about just kind of looking for a job and kind of what strategy to use, because I just recently finished up college and I got a mechanical engineering degree, but I put in applications a bunch of places. Here there's a lot of industry around here and a little bit extended from the area, but so I'm having a tough time with that. And I think one reason that it's hard is I don't have a lot of good internship experience or project experience, and it seems like in interviews I don't have a lot of times good answers for how I would handle if they give a hypothetical situation or say tell me about something, how you've handled this situation in the past or something, you know what I mean?
What is your answer to that?
Well, that was kind of a broad question. Depends on what
but give me an example. Here's